Got sound now.
Got sound now? Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, now we do. Bye.
Now we do. Thank you. How women should be silent and unheard. Okay, Eddie. I have a sneaking suspicion that you might be getting hit over the head with a shovel later. Go, Jamie. Anyway, so Cornish pasties. There's no deviating from the original recipe, so we are not calling these Cornish pasties because they're not Cornish pasties. They are just pasties, and they're rich in history in the United States, and they were taken to work by coal miners, loggers, quarry workers back in the olden days. They were wrapped up in tea towels and stuffed into their back pocket, and the crust wasn't generally eaten. It was the filling on the inside that was eaten. The crust was just there to keep coal dust from getting onto their food, believe it or not. And we live in a historic mining and logging town, and one of the old-timers that had lived here back in the day when, you know, it was still in its heyday for mining and logging, he and his wife used to own a little saloon way up further up into the hill, up in the Carbonado. They called it the Lamplighter. And I'll never forget the day that he walked into the bar that I was running, which was a little dive bar in Wilkeson itself, and restaurant. And it was a very old building. It'd been there for many, many, many decades. It actually survived partly from the 1910 fire that took out all of the hustle and bustle of the downtown area of Wilkeson, which consisted of about a total of 7 buildings. So not really a big city or anything, and not even a big town. It was just this is just a little podunk town that dead ends right into the side of Mount Rainier. And so he's like, well, I haven't had a pasty in so long, and he's like telling me all about the history of it, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I know. These are popular in Montana, as well as Michigan and Pennsylvania as well. So that's what we're making tonight. And we have a total of 18 people in chat. We've got Simply Debbie Sue, Simply Jan Homestead, Damoose, Sarah Prestwood, Live Life Today, Shade Tree Cook, Devil Dogs Keeper, Jamie, Ace, Howdy, Butler Family Farm, YouTube Police. See here, who else? Damoose is also here. Devil Dog, of course, because he just called me. Okay. And I'm getting used to having my tablet over here on its own stand instead of on the table, so that's why I didn't see all the no audio. We also have Mike's Adventure Sparks and Shade Tree Cook, Ace Howdy. Doesn't help matters much that I forget it that I said a name 2 minutes ago, either, for that matter. And Canadian Family Life and Greg Johnson. So if I said your name a couple times, I'm sorry. Just, you know, it just is what it is. So anyhow, why don't we get to it?
There's a banana in the cauldron. There's a banana in the cauldron. I want to say that it was Katie in the cauldron.
Oh, Katie,
what have you done? Gather round, my friends.
Gather round the campfire.
Gather closer, my friends.
I want to tell you a story.
Oh, are you
Ready?
well? It was a dark and stormy night. The rain fell upon an old tin roof, making a rat-a-tat-tat heartbeat that echoed down the lonely corridor. The wind whipped down the desolate street, creating creaky, sharp splashes of thorny rose bushes against the window pane. At the end of the road there lies a dark secret, deep within the shadows of Mount Rainier. There is a spooky, historic farmhouse where the Munchie Mafia meets.
On YouTube every Sunday night, they watch for the telltale sign
Of ghosts and ghouls, of dishes past. And there's always that one person that asks, what is up with all the bananas? This is so weird. Keep the cliffhanger.
You crazy mofo!
That's in chapter 2.
The spirits are getting restless.
As the lightning streaks against the foreboding clouds, with barely a glimmer of the summer solstice moon, alight with its airy crimson and gold, a kitchen which weaves a little magic upon a cast iron pot upon her stove.
With the stirring stir of her mystical wood explode.
She whispers her spell upon her bubbling brew. This potion tastes like bananas fostered. Why, oh, why, oh, why?
KT, why banana bob is tasty.
Kiala. The ghosts of the kitchen come out to play,
As the smells of war fill the tiny old kitchen.
while the flicker of the candle casts a billion dancing light that does a tango. That's not a flicker.
That's a twerking banana
And why is it?
mocking me.
The wheel goes round and round, stopping at one ingredient at a time.
Some are winners, some are losers.
Who the forks are just a twister?
Oh,
This banana is possessed.
what kind of voodoo is this?
You're going to hell
For that one, a dash of love here, a tiny pinch of passion there, a little bubble bubble, a splash of toilet trouble.
Make Tiger's pants disappear. Hashtag
Black tiger on the double.
Okay, so what we're going to be starting off with first, because we got to let this rest for a little bit, is we're going to make our dough. And this is not really like a pie crust, but it's loosely based off of the mealy pie dough, in that it's supposed to be really hearty and not all that great. So there's the rule of 3 with pasty dough, and that's 3 ounces of this, 3 ounces of that, 3 cups of this, a few tablespoons of that, a couple of this, and so on and so forth. It's basically everything's in threes. So we're going to start off with 3 ounces of butter. And we're going to cut that up into little tiny things. Okay, I'm going to stick it into this. That's 1.9. This is probably going to be about 2.3. Yeah, and let's see here. Who else has come in since We've got Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills. We got Miss Tarot D, and we got M Buglet, High Plains Camper, Mama Ophia, Windstone Chronicles, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's where I left off. Okay, so we need 3 ounces of butter. I was close, 2.5. Okay, so that's probably 3 right there. I'm getting pretty good at this. You'd think that I do this for a living. Well, actually, technically, not right now. I'm not really working right now. Still dealing with stuff. So, and it's okay if you go a little bit over. It's not going to kill you. It's going to actually make it much more fluffy or flaky, because the butter and fat is there to create steam, which causes everything to kind of become that flaky crust that we know of. Let's see here. Gave you a big shout out on my live last night because we love you. Oh my God, thank you so much, Miss Tarot D. Wait a minute. You went live last night? I didn't get any notification. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. Much love to you too, Miss Tarot D. Crap. Frickin' notifications, man. They're so damn bipolar. Okay, so now we got lard. And we're gonna need 3 ounces of that. So we should have a total combined of 6 ounces. 6.4, good enough. All right. Now, keep your lard in the fridge or freezer. I tore the box open like a psychopath, so best wishes to you, Mr. Lard. Okay, so now that we got that, 6.4, not a big deal. It's okay to be a little over. We're going to dump that in there. So we got 3 and 3, okay? Now we're going to have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You could also use pastry flour, even though pastry flour is a little hard to find. So just do your best, right? So what I generally say is spoon it in. I'm not going to worry so much about it because I've done this enough times now. But spoon it in. I prefer to weigh it out. I know, it's not exact measurements. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so now we're going to give it about 3 teaspoons of salt. You want to give it some salt because you want some flavor. Nobody likes unflavored half lard, half butter crust. Nobody. It's like having a whole lot of stuff in your mouth that, just has no flavor to it. We're not cooking for nursing homes here. All right. Oh, there's Tiger. Hey, Tiger. Look, I got a new toy. All right. So now we're going to mix this together. The lard is going to be a lot easier to mix in. Now, if you want to use all lard, you can definitely do that. I like the butter because I like the richness that it brings. And you just go in and mix it by hand. It's not that big of a whoop. You don't need to drag out the mixer, even though I probably should have, but not going to. And what we're looking for is for it to be completely, or at least somewhat combined. It's going to be a little shaggy because we're going to have to add a little bit of water, a little bit here, a little bit there, mixy mix, and so on and so forth. Now, usually you do a tablespoon at a time, 2 tablespoons at a time, until it all pulls together into a nice beautiful crust where you touch it, it's not too tacky, but it's just enough. So how is everybody this weekend? Hey, Todd. Yeah, Sivvy's back at it. I don't know why I keep picking stuff that requires both hands, but I guess I'm a little bit of a masochist. So, anyhow. Just working. Yeah, you're working too much. Working way too much. Hey, Arlene, welcome. Alrighty. Mixy mix together. See how it's starting to pull together? This is about the time. Then we're going to start adding some cold water. You know, they always say, oh yeah, I use ice water. You know what? I don't always use ice water, and mine turn out just fine. Not everybody has ice machines. So just do your best. You know, the coldest you can get, maybe even take it out of the refrigerator or keep some in the fridge. Doesn't matter. Some people that are really bougie, they'll say, oh yeah, you got to use bottled water. No, you don't. All right, so we're going to start with 2 tablespoons at a time. Mix it together. Bring this over here on this side. All right. Hello, Brian. Have fun in nature. We are making pasties, which is one of those staples that's in Montana, where Brian and Tiffany are at. All right, let's add another one. Add another one. All right. And see how it's starting to really pull together? It's almost like a short crust. And you'll feel it in your hands. You don't want to just dump a whole bunch of water in there. Just do a tablespoon at a time until you get there. Once when it's all, you press it all together. The lights just flicker, or is it my imagination?
Your imagination.
Okay. Once when it starts to pull together and can actually be formed into a tight ball, you know you've arrived, okay? Splashy splash. Hey, Penny. My son called me upset because he just listened to my message about Winston passing last night, and I need to go. I'm so sorry about your loss, Penny. She just lost her Great Dane, who was named Winston. It's one of the terrible things about pets is that they always go before us, unless, you know, some extraordinary circumstances arise in our lives where, you know, our time is shorter than our pets. And so it's one of the things that I've always disliked about owning animals is that they die, you know. It's hard to get over that, especially, you know, when they're part of your family and stuff like that. And, you know, some religions believe that animals don't have souls. What am I supposed to do with what? Gary. You hold off on it, Gary. Good God. That's what you do. You hold off on it, Gary, because there's going to be a drawing at the end of the month. Yes, I said drawing. The Super Cursed Unbirthday is going to be like a whole weekend thing. We're going to be going live off and on at various random times over the course of the weekend, starting on July 31st, which is also coincidentally Harry Potter's birthday. And we're going to be starting then, and we're going to be redirecting over to Jan's live on Friday night. And after Jan's all done, I think that would be a good time to light back up and, you know, get into the spirit of things, you know. And so we're gonna have some drawings, except for they're not like any ordinary drawing. They're gonna be twisted and fun and a little WTF-ish, you know. All right, so now our dough is getting there to the point where we can pretty much say, okay, this is pretty well just about done. You can tell by the way that it's starting to, oh yeah, preheat the oven to 375. Once when you get this rolled out, it's going to be way different, you know. But we do need to let it rest for a little bit in the refrigerator. So let's get this ball of dough done. Now with pasties, when it comes to pasties, what they generally do is they'll put all the stuff into the pasty raw. I don't like doing that because then, you know, sometimes it makes the bottoms soggy. So I do it a little bit different. And what I used is the cheapest cut of meat that I could possibly find at the grocery store. That was bottom round that I cut into very small pieces, about the size of, a little bit bigger than a pencil eraser. And we got some potato, cut roughly about the same size. They're all in the bowl. I'll show you in just a moment. Just want to get this all taken care of. All right, so let's wrap. Put that in the fridge. So I'll be right back, guys. Don't laugh at me, Timmy.
That ain't going in there.
All right, fine. Okay, we're going to pretend that we got it in the fridge. We're just going to set it right there. All right. It's in the fridge. All right. One of the bad things about these French door fridges with the bottom drawer freezer is it seems like you actually have less space in your refrigerator than a regular, you know, side by side. Okay. So let's go over the rest of the ingredients here. Let's see here. Who else is in here? All right. Welcome back, Mama O. All right. We've got ourselves some Yukon Golds, and we got our beef right here. And then we also have some smoked garlic, one whole egg. And then in our case here, we've got onions, celery, mushrooms, and a combination of Italian parsley and the celery leaves. We're going to take the two hardest vegetables out, and we're going to take this over with us. And we're going to get this pot nice and heated up. Find a different spoon. I love this one. Okay. So, some oil. We need to start off with some oil in the pan. And what I like to do is, I like to start with the hardest vegetable first, the one that usually takes the longest to cook. And that's going to be, turn my tablet around. Oh, I like this. I like the fact that I could just swivel my tablet around. So, we have celery. So we're going to start with that first, because this is going to be the one that takes the longest, because we don't have to worry so much about whether or not the potatoes are cooked partway. That's another thing that I hated about the traditional pasty recipe, is that the potatoes and the hard vegetables never cooked all the way through, and the bottoms became soggy. So we want to get this all nice and going. And another thing about the Cornish pasty is that there's the only seasoning that's in it is salt and pepper. And I like my food to have a little bit of an attitude, you know? I want it to have an attitude. And how do you give it an attitude? You say, here, let's throw a bunch of this and that in there, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take some thyme leaves and let's see here, did I leave it out? I'm hoping I left it out. There it is. Jim Baldridge's secret seasoning, and we're going to use that. That's the one that I'm going to go with, and that's what we're sticking to. And I know I've spoken about the Jim Baldridge quite a lot in the past, and you know, very dear friend of ours, killing it and growing it. He's over in Nebraska, and he leases land on his farm to Jim Baldridge, and that's where they make the seasoning. Okay, so now we got that going. We're going to start adding the potato and the beef in there. I don't like to dredge mine because I don't want it to be pasty, so I don't dredge mine. But we're going to want all this meat and potatoes to have a little bit of a sear, so we're going to stir that around. We're going to hit it with a pretty good amount of kosher salt. And I don't know if anybody has been partaking in Prime Day shopping, but I found something interesting that I didn't know existed, and we had a lot of fun. I think it was on Belt Loops Live, or maybe it was Devil Dogs Live, where I tried to get this open, and it was really freaking funny because I couldn't get it open and didn't realize that there's a little thing on the very top. This is blue salt, known as sapphire salt. It's from Iran, and it has more potassium and other trace minerals in it than some of the others, but it also doesn't have nearly as much salt to it. It's not so salt forward. This is usually a finishing salt, not a cooking salt. There's also a bunch of stupid nonsense on the internet about how this is supposed to fix erectile dysfunction. No, because if anything, it's going to actually do more harm than good, because too much salt in your diet can ruin your blood vessels. Fun fact. So, erectile dysfunction, no. Finishing salt, let's give it a try. So, I didn't even know. I've been cooking professionally for so long that I can't believe that I'd never seen that before. And I was like, oh, interesting. All right, so we want to make sure that all this is getting some love on that heat, right? We want that Maillard reaction, because we're going to actually reuse this pot to make some au jus. So we're going to want to use that. We want to get all that good tasty bits in there. All right. I was not trying to buy everything on Amazon. I did get a new tripod. I got this. I got an outdoor wok, cast iron wok. What?
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. My God. Hey, sometimes I need a little retail therapy, So. Yes, do not use blue salt for your bananas. Ding, ding, you win a Cupid doll right there. Yep, that's it. That's a ticket. Yeah. So, it actually, too much sodium in your diet can actually wreck your blood vessels, which could be the main contributor to erectile dysfunction in men. So, just a thought. Cut back on your sodium. Stick with the daily allowance, recommended daily allowance for your gender and for your age. And you should be all right. All right, so now we're going to add our onions. And it's going to take a little bit because anytime you add something cool to something hot, and those tops got me too, Civvy. Kevin was happy to tell me what a dummy I was. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you need a 12-year-old child to open up some of these things because it's like they're so low tech, yet, totally escapes us old farts, right? And I think I can lump myself into the old fart category because according to the grocery store, I'm a senior citizen and can receive a senior citizen discount every Tuesday if I go grocery shopping. So, with that in mind, better frickin' believe I'm going to be taking advantage of that discount, especially with the damned grocery prices as they are today. It's like, frickin' A, man, $68 to fill up my gas tank. Granted, I was sitting on 11 miles till empty, but still, it's like, my God, what's going on with this world? Smoked garlic. I talk about this all the time. So you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me talk all about smoked garlic. These are just whole bulbs of garlic that I throw into the smoker when I have extra room. I usually do about 3 to 5 pounds at a time, and then double bag them, put them in the freezer, and then just pull out what I need when I need it. And they're already cooked. They're not raw. It lends its own kind of sweetness. And no, this is nothing like black garlic. I don't remember who was asking me about. I think maybe it might have been Simon. Black garlic was one of those trends that I wished 3 days after they became very trendy that it would just go the hell away. All black garlic is just garlic that's been basically fermented under low heat. And if you're not careful with and don't know what you're doing, you can actually make yourself very sick with it because botulism and so on and so forth. Listeria. So, a lot of the spice companies have got their own, black garlic salt and black garlic seasoning and all this stuff. And it's like, oh God, it tastes like it tastes like dirty shoes to me. So I smoke my garlic and it basically slow roasts. I mean, look at that. It just came out of the freezer just a little bit ago, but look how nice and soft and supple that is. Just easy to deal with. So as soon as this does its thing, we're going to dump it right on in there. Because we don't need to have it completely cooked, but cooked just enough so that, we don't have to worry about it being partly raw in the middle. So we're going to give it a pretty decent sploosh of this Jim Baldridge, smidgen of thyme leaves. So a sploosh is about a tablespoon. A smidge is about 3 pinches. And those are highly technical kitchen terms, by the way. At least in my world they are. Just go with it. Just roll with it. Alright. And so mushrooms, they have a tendency to absorb liquid. We've got a bit of liquid in the pan. And that's okay, because those mushrooms, as they cook, these are softer, so we do want to make sure that they get some heat. Just like so. add that to it. And the smaller that you cut your potatoes, the better it's going to be, because then they have more of an opportunity to cook throughout, and you won't end up biting into something that's kind of sort of raw, right? Okay, so there we have that. Let's move this out of the way. Let's stick that back in the box for right now. I got more mushrooms, but don't really need them. That's all garbage. We'll just set that there for the uno momento. All right. Get rid of this and this. Clean up my mess. Look, Tiger, the table is almost completely cleaned off. Are you proud of me? It's like about frickin' time. We've only been trying to tell you this for 2.5 years. I know. All right. Stirry stir. And I do want to add some paprika, provided I can find it. I'm not seeing the paprika. It's chili powder. Oh, there it is. All right. All right. A tablespoon of paprika. See, we've already gone far beyond that of Cornish Pasty filling. It's kind of like an empanada, but not really. All right. All right. Our pan. Get a silicone pat thingy. Set that right there for right now. All right, we're gonna just turn that down a little bit. We're gonna let it do its thing now. Who's texting me? Jerry. Oh, wow. Jerry's got 2 new pens. Is that a solid black one? Wow, that's cool, Jerry. I like that. All right. So now we're going to pretend that we're taking this out of the refrigerator. Ta-da! We're going to only work with a little bit at a time. All right, now we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of stuff on there, on the table. Now these bench scraper things are really good, because when you go to clean off your table after you've done a whole lot of this flour nonsense all over it, you think it's clean, but if you took one of these and you scraped it across it, you'll come up with a whole bunch of other, bits and bobs that's still stuck to your table that you can't actually see. So that's something to think about. All right, so we're gonna just give it a floured surface on both sides. Cover up the other one. Turn around, stir this one more time. Get everything down there. Okay, so now we're gonna take a rolling pin. I'm gonna roll it out. Seem to have gotten a little bit of my parsley in there. Oh well. Now what we're looking to do is make it so that it is about hand pie thickness. And I'm sticking. Anytime you're sticking like that, just get a little bit of flour and just go poof, sploosh. Okay. You want it about 1/8 of an inch thick. Sometimes it might tear on you. Just go in and just press it down. So there's that. So let's take a look over here. All right. There we have it. All right, so what we want to do is we want to take this meat and put it into another, transfer it into another bowl. But we want to definitely try to strain out any of the liquid that's in there because we want to keep it in the pan. So take one of these, just scoop it in there. Okay, strain it out there because we're going to actually use this that's in the pan as part of our au jus for dipping. So if you end up leaving little tidbits here and there, it's okay, you know, it's all right. Potatoes are probably not fully cooked, but they will bake inside the pastry. Okay, they don't have to be absolutely perfectly done at this point. Now, if you prefer to use a different kind of meat like chicken or pork or lamb or a meat substitute or ground beef, you can definitely do that. Whatever it is that you want to do that makes it economical for your own family, no judgment. You want to use chicken nuggets, go ahead. I don't care. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not going to judge you. Silently maybe, but no, I'm not going to judge you. Maybe a little bit. But then again, who knows? Maybe you might come up with some really, really cool culinary masterpiece by, you know, repurposing convenience foods. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially, you know, if you're between pay periods or you or your family member got sick and you had to miss like 5 days of work and, you know, you don't have any worker protections to help make up for that, like paid sick leave or anything like that, because there are some people that don't get that opportunity to have some of those benefits. Okay, so let's just set that there. We're going to turn that off for the moment. I'm going to come over here. Now we don't have a perfectly round circle. That's okay. They don't have to be perfectly round. They will eventually be roundish, right? So of course I forgot my spoons. What we're going to want to do is loosen it up from the table itself. Can you make dinosaur shaped pasty? No, Katie, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not that good at it. Give me a break, man. Oh, I forgot to add the peas and carrots. You know, there are times when frozen vegetables come in handy. So peas and carrots, just gonna dump them right on in there. You can even dump them in there while they're still completely frozen. It'll help to cool down the meat. Make it a little easier to work with. But now we got all this color, right? Okay, there we go. Now we have that. Turny turn. And also any leftover, you can definitely do your own version of a biscuit sort of thing. If you got some biscuits, like a can of Grands or something, and just make yourself a little bit of gravy and then pour it over the top of your biscuit. Not really a pot pie, but kind of, sort of. All right, so now we're going to work a little quickly. We're going to do about that much filling. Then we're going to bring this over the top, just like so. Press it down, just like so. I think this might be a little on the dry side, but anyhow, so now I'm And just go along, and we're just going to cut off the excess. They're not perfect. I don't have a biscuit cutter big enough for this. Okay, so now we're just going to crimp it. I guess I could have used a plate. Crimp, crimp, crimp. Just like so. Yeah, I think I need to work on this dough a little bit. I think it might not have enough water in it. All right, so there we have that one. Cut some of this off. All right, let's play some tech support with this dough for just a second. The rest of it, throw it back in there. Yeah, just needs a little bit more water. The air is also very dry in the house too, so that could also be part of the problem. So, go. Oops, that might be too much. We'll see how it goes. All right, so as you can see, this is what happens when you don't just throw in one tablespoon of water at a time. Anything you want from Alice's restaurant? Yes, you can. Virtually, anyway. Let's just grab a little bit of flour. There we go. There we go. Okay. Much better. So now we're going to just take this, put it there, get this excess flour. Right there. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to make it into a log. There we go. Take this one. Okay, so now we got that. This over here for just a moment. Get it out of the way so I can get this rolled out. All right, here we go. There we go. It's about as round as we're going to get it. A little thick on one side. Let's just kind of just do that. There we go. Pretty even. Alrighty, all right, let's try this again. All right, plop some down in there. So again, this was, you know, historic thing that miners and loggers and people that worked in the stone quarries would take their lunches to work wrapped up in a hand towel. And it would prevent them from getting their food all covered in soot and coal dust and whatnot. We're just crimping it, just like so. And that one tore. That's okay. It needs vents anyway. It's gonna be way too big. Let's cut a little bit of that off. Yeah, feels about right. Alrighty, Rue. How we doing? Yeah, they are good. I think Mennonites also have something like this on that they make as well. I know that it's very big in a lot of the mining areas. It started out as Cornish Pasties, though. Let's go over there for just a moment. All right, Rue. And of course, the leftovers, you can definitely reuse them into other things as well. I made a whole lot just so that I could, you know, make some beef barley soup. All right, here's that one. Because that would be really good, you know, beef barley soup. Just, you know, heat up some more beef broth and cook some barley, or you can do beef and rice, beefy rice soup, or beefy noodle casserole with it, or whatever you want. And do all sorts of things. See if how. Yeah, kind of like pierogies, but not really. I think I did a pierogi. Oops. This one's going to be wet, but that's okay. All right. Trim a little bit of this off. There we go. All right. And crimpy crimp. Crimpy crimp. You always want to put a little bit of a vent hole in it as well, so that steam can escape. All right. There's that one. A couple of mine have holes in them, so it's like, all right, we're just going to leave those there as steam holes. It's okay. All right, one more. Oops. So tomorrow is going to be another live stream. It's bonus. We're going to be making some cheese bread, and it's a secret family recipe that was withheld from Timmy for quite a while. His sister wouldn't cough it up, and she just recently started to trying to get back into his good graces after decades of just being a total ass to him. And he's still a little salty about. Whoops, my hand caught that. Still a little bit salty about it. So part of it was that she gave up some of the recipes, and he's pissed off. So this is what we're doing. He's letting me make this recipe. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's tomorrow. So I hope y'all will be here for that. I love cheese bread. Alright, so we can put a little bit more in that one. See, my problem has always been I always overfill. And then we have cracks. So I got a crack. Alright, there we go. You can also just roll that up like that so that it kind of resembles somewhat. Timmy's over there feverishly texting. It's okay, Timmy. The likelihood that your sister watches this live stream is very unlikely. Never met her before, but I would not want to meet her. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, Roo. Now my hands are all a mess. Now we're going to just stick these little bastards right in the oven at 375 for about 25 minutes. 30 minutes. When you're cooking them with everything in it raw, it sometimes takes as much as an hour. Actually, we're going to do 30 minutes. We'll check up on them in a little bit, see how they're doing. I love empanadas. Empanadas are delicious. Okay, so this is leftover dough. I think I'm done with dough today. Just see it now. Okay. Go over there. Alrighty, Roo. So now what we're gonna do is go and make up our ever so delightful sauce. We're actually going to reuse that in something else, but you see all this has kind of thickened up a little bit. So let's turn the heat back on. It's really reduced, but we really want to just give this a little bit more of a nudge. So we're going to put the rest of those mushrooms in there and the rest of the onions. We're going to stir this together. And I got a little bit more beef broth. It's actually the right amount of salt in there. So, God dang. All right. So what I like to do is I like to add just a couple dashes of Worcestershire. So I'm going to add a couple dashes of that. Hit it with some cognac, because we really want to knock it out of the park, you know, because like I said, the dough has no real flavor to it. So you gotta do other things to really brighten up this dish. And some places in the United States where these are served frequently, they can often be served with yeah, Worcestershire sauce. They can often be filled with or topped with ketchup. I've seen them with ketchup. I've seen them, you know, broken open and, you know, gravy is poured into them. I've seen it done lots of ways, you know. Who's right? Who knows? Who cares? Why does somebody always have to be right? That's how food doesn't grow, you know. And food should evolve along with the times. Alrighty, Roo. Tim wins. What? What did Tim win? Cracks are vent holes. Yes, exactly. I mean, you know, why not? You know, we're just home cooking. You know, it's not like yes, I'm a professional chef, but I'm in my house and I'm gonna be cooking my food like everybody does. Everybody else does. Okay, so now this is starting to go sec. We've reduced the liquid down quite a bit. It can still be reduced down some more. So, what the hell was that noise? Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Muchas gracias. All right. So osec means that the liquid is virtually evaporated. It's going to leave a much more pronounced flavor to it. So now we're going to get part of a stick of butter. See, that's 2 ounces. That's half of a stick right there. So this is 2 ounces of butter. So we're going to need a couple tablespoons because we're going to just build the roux right in here, okay? We don't need a lot of roux. So, butter. I'll save that for later. Got a little bit of flour here. I'm gonna let our butter melt. Thank you, Mike.
That one from Steve too.
Yeah, I said thank you to Steve. Thank you so much, guys. Really
Didn't do
appreciate it.
Simon earlier.
Oh, I didn't see Simon. Thank you, Simon. All right. Yeah, so
There's one from Todd South.
butter fund. You know what's really funny? These challenge butters. Let's see which camera am I on. These challenge butters. Butter is running right around $4, $4.50 a pound, right? Reduced $2.16. I'm like, oh, hell to the yeah, man! I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. Half price butter, sure, you bet. Then got them home and it's like, oh, they're half sticks. Okay. I was like thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna hate this. But you know what? I think I actually like it. I think we're gonna have to go back and see if they got some more on clearance because they were clearing out everything. All of that particular brand. And you know what? I don't really care. I mean, I prefer Tillamook butter, but it's okay if I got bargain basement butter. All right, so now we're just gonna let this get fat and sassy. Let it relax a little bit. Put a little smidge more. This is our roux. It's gonna be for our gravy. I could smell the vegetables that was cooked in this pan. I could smell the celery especially. All right, I'm gonna splash some beef broth in here, a little bit at a time, because we don't want to shock it to death, because it'll be like, oh nope, because that's how you end up with lumpy gravy. Just put a little bit in, stir until it's all combined, and then just add a little bit more, and then when it's relaxed just enough, then you're okay to add the rest of it. See that? Look at that. So I'm going to just add all of this because I'm going to use the remainder as a casserole. So dump the rest of it in there. I'll probably supplement it with some sour cream or some heavy cream or something. Yeah, Kerrygold is expensive, and you know, I've always been one of those that likes to, you know, shop for bargains, and I very rarely ever see Kerrygold on sale. Although Costco's got a pretty good price for it. Okay, there we go. See that? We got mushrooms and onions in there. Let's get our spoony spoon from over here and give this a tasty taste, see if we need to adjust. It does need just a titch more salt. Okay. You don't want to over salt it because the longer it sits and simmers, the more salty it's going to become. So, there we go. All right, roux. Oh, yeah. Is that the one that you just uploaded, Steve? The one with the, I think there was tornado in the title. I haven't had a chance to see that one yet. Because when I saw it come up, it was like 20 minutes till we were getting ready to go live. Yeah, I get it, Katie. It's like spending a fortune on butter. And you know what? It's like, is the French butter any better, really? Some people say yes. I know pastry chefs, especially the ones that went to culinary school, are going to be like, oh no, it's got to be French butter. It's got to be imported. Like, no, it doesn't. Just get some other equivalent. It'll be fine. All right, so that I'm going to actually reduce the temperature down. We're going to let it get happy and fat and sassy and see where we're at. We got another 20 minutes on the timer. Sure, it's better water content and all, but it's stupid expensive. It is, but you know what else is super duper expensive? Actually, it's not nearly as expensive as French butter, but the Amish butter. Sometimes our grocery store actually carries that, and that's like $10 or $12 a pound. I usually wait until they're about ready to clearance it. All right. Yeah, same here. When I'm doing playlists, I let them run, and I'll listen as best as I possibly can, and sometimes I just end up falling asleep, and I wake up the next morning, and it's like something has caused it to not advance to the next video. Has Butternut been muted? No. Would you like me to turn him on? Tiger, I know how much he's just your best, absolute bestie, There. Everybody. Tiger's like, God, why did I have to say something? No! What's even better is giddy up. Let's see here. Hang on a second. There we go. Where's Ed? Ed. Where's Ed? It's pretty funny. Do. Aiming at Ed. Where is Ed? He's probably busy doing other stuff, but yeah, so yeah. Mr. Flamingo is riding on Butternut. Somebody take a screen cap of that and send it to text it to Ed. Say, without any words, just send it to him. What? Who's crying? Okay. Even the bird is protesting the banana. Yes. Shared on Reddit. Oh, yep. Actually, we haven't had Butternut on for a while, so here's Butternut. There we go. Is that a Beningo? Yes, it's a Beningo. It's a Beningo. Demoose. I'm sure that the towel troll is going to be like, how the hell am I going to pull this one off? Jamie, look! It's a Beningo! Make sure it has Demoose on it somewhere. Because he named it Beningo. It's Demoose's fault. Okay? Demoose did it. The banana needs a hammock. Yeah. Beningos and dip squawkers. God, we got all sorts of legendary fictional characters, don't we? All right. So, 16 minutes. I don't know how to load up the thing, so have some people come up on panel if they wanted. Oh. Someone typed in the Easter egg, Ed. Hi, Ed. Look, it's Beningo. Ta-da! Beningo. This one's for you, man. Oh. I do not like your stream element. It's okay. People can't type the Easter egg in more than once in I think like 10 minutes or something like that. So it's okay. If you don't believe me, type the word flamingo. If everybody types flamingo, it will only come up one time. So, but we're about ready to take the flamingo out because I think it's. Hello, Janet. Nice to meet you. Come on in. We're talking about Beningo. We got a new mythical creature right here. See, it will not. Oh wait. Well, that's kind of weird. It's only supposed to do that every 5 minutes or so. It's like, this isn't funny anymore. Stop. All right. That's so funny. We're just waiting on our stuff to bake, and I got gravy in the back here. We're just heating up the gravy. And I'm just going to take a poke at, stick my head in the oven here for a moment. No, it's going to take a little while longer. Anyway, poor Buttnut. He's been. I mean, could be worse. Could be this. It's not working. What's not working correctly? I know, this is even more wrong. I don't understand what you're saying not working correctly. What's not working correctly, Timmy? Buttnut is having really a lot of fun with your flamingo there, Ed. Oh. Dollar Tree. In case you wanted to know. Mr. Banana. There we go. No designator. Oh. Okay. Alright, don't worry about it then, Timmy. I guess we're not going to do a panel. Timmy can't do anything with it. How does Buttnut eat a flamingo? He puts one leg behind each ear. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just like so. Ed, did you see what we did there? Love you, Ed. Oh, thank you, Mike. Very cool. Congratulations, Tiffany. You are the proud owner of a gifted membership. Yay! So, my winner needs a hat like that. My pickle has a hat. Your pickle has a hat? Oh my god, this is just getting even more and more wrong. I think Brutus needs his own flamingo. How do you feel about that, Steve? Brutus? Although he has his girlfriend. What's Buttnut doing now? I don't know what Buttnut's doing. You tell me. Put it near the edge of the tables. Okay, there you go. Near the edge of the table so the flamingo will push back. There you go. This is so wrong. I wonder if Buddy would like a flamingo. You may know of him since Thanksgiving. He's got Jerry's boot. I think he's perfectly all right with Jerry's boot. I think he's all right with the boot and the feed bag. Steven needs baby flamingos for Brutus. I don't have Steve's post office box, so I don't know. So, anyway. Or something, Mike. It's just so wrong on so many levels. Uh-oh. It's fallen and can't get up. Shh, Timmy's back. Let's pretend nothing happened. See, we're just going to be all innocent over here. All right. There we go. So I couldn't understand what you were saying, Timmy. You were speaking in partial sentences.
There's your link.
Where's my link? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. Pin message. Oh, okay. Anybody wants to come up on panel? The link is up. Come on up and say howdy. We got a little ways to go yet before everything's done. Yeah, we saw nothing. That's right. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I also got this. It's a sippy cup. Isn't that cute? Not dishwasher safe, by the way.
Not if you put it on sterilize and then put it on the bottom rack.
I know, right? Anyway. So we are using EV Mux. If you're using an Apple, it means that you're going to have to go into Safari to be able to come into EV Mux, into the studio. But if anybody wants to come up, that's fine. Come on up. Or not. You just stand around and watch Buttnut do all sorts of other weird shenanigans. Good night, Miss Taro D. Thanks for coming in. Ed should have that sippy cup. You know what? I got that at the dollar store. This was Dollar Tree. Except for it wasn't $1. It was like $2. Hand wash only. It even says on the sticker. I mean, it looks like a plastic pink flamingo. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself. Oh, here we go. Who do we got?
Katie.
Katie. We got Katie. Katie's kitchen. Katie. Katie's in the kitchen. Hello, Katie.
Hello, can you hear me? Or
I can hear you. I don't know if everybody else can.
where's my avatar? I'm naked.
Good.
I don't know where your avatar is.
Yeah, you need an avatar.
Put your avatar up. You need to change the name to at least a dollar store. Yeah, I know. And you know what? I found out
Hold
that
on.
we got Daisos and Five Below out here now. Not out here where I live, but we have to go to the other hill. There's some cool stuff over there. Okay, so we can hear Katie. Welcome, Katie.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
You're here. You're here. Well, that's good. Congratulations.
Yes,
I'm here too. At least for the next, I don't know how long.
here.
Yeah. Gotta find a little
All right.
a little dippy. I need to get a little dippy bowl here. Hold on a minute. There we go. All right. So, anybody have any
Evie
questions?
Mux.
Huh? What about Evie Mux?
Flying.
Huh? Dollar Plus store. Ouch! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! My finger is stuck. That's funny. All right. Yes, Five Below is pricey, but at least they got better quality stuff that can actually withstand being put in a dishwasher for more than one dishwashing cycle. So what you been up to today, Katie?
Well,
Well, where'd you go, Katie? What?
because I'm not.
What?
I wonder, is it the browser, Civi?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you don't have Apple. What are you using? Are you using Edge or are you using Google or Chrome?
All I heard was crabapple.
Crabapple? Okay. You don't have an Apple, I said. You don't have Apple. Huh?
No.
No.
You lost your icon again.
Lost your icon. Do you have the YouTube window open in the background? I think we lost Katie again. Yep, we lost Katie. All right. She gone. She gone. All right. Can't get it to work right. I'm sorry. It's really weird. I guess it's just one of those days. Mama, oh. Oh, my neck mount showed up for my my Insta360. They had a neck mount. so I can just wear it. It's the KFC Wi-Fi. You're at KFC, Katie? Or is that Katie's Fried Chicken? Does KFC stand for Katie's Fried Chicken? Oh, you're at home. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so we're just waiting on these things to cook. Just not very talkative tonight, says Mama O. Anybody else want to come up and say hi and keep me company? Alright. Let's take a gander and see where we're at. Who's...
Oh, there's Ed.
Oh, Ed! Hi, Ed! How you doing, bud? Hi. I know I am, but what am I? Am I a brat?
I was being polite because you're on
I
your
know.
live stream.
Of course, of course. We're gonna give it another 8 more minutes. So how you doing?
Tired.
Yeah.
I just moved a recliner and a couch into the tiny house.
Oh, cool.
Jan, no, I did not. The couch has got to go because it's too big.
Oh.
But I'm trading it out with my new neighbor that decided to move in behind me. I used to work, when I worked at the mechanic shop, I worked with him. So him and his wife were moving in. And I'm going to try to talk him into giving me some tattoos.
Oh, fun.
She's a tattoo artist.
Very cool.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean that if we get a whole bunch of people that gets on your live stream?
No, I'm just going to cut you off right there. No. I know what you're going to say.
No. Hear me out. Here's the thing. If we do a 24-hour live together, and bring a whole bunch of other people into it and do a 24-hour live as a multi-stream, right? And the thing of it is they all have to go to your channel to watch it, right?
Okay.
And if we get $500 in super chats, that we'll put a bunch of ideas for a tattoo on the wheel and let the wheel decide what you're going to get for a tattoo and where, because it'll be like, it's got to have this, it's got to be in, the main color has got to be this color, and then in the next ring down it could be in the body part.
Okay, Civvy. You want to go there, huh? I dare you to do that.
Well, you're the one getting the tattoo, so.
But I still dare you to do that on the wheel and get this going. Dare you. I do not think you'll do it. I don't think you'll do it.
What? That I'll do get a wheel going for you to
a whole 24-hour live and all that. I don't think you'll do it. So I'm not worried.
He's daring me to do this. Do you think we could do it? Type a 1 in the chat if you think that I can pull this off and get him $500 in super chats on his channel on a 24-hour live stream, and he'll go get a tattoo of whatever the wheel spins.
Be easier to send it to the Cash App. Because if not, I'm only going to get like $250 of it.
Or through Cash App or something.
And this stream element, I don't like of yours either. I saw that pop up, and I went, what in the living bleep, 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 bleep did they do?
Well, it was a super secret. It was a super secret Easter egg, and there was a secret password attached to that Easter egg, and all somebody had to do was just type in flamingo.
Yeah, I've seen that. Since
And
I've
it's been up
in-
there 2 weeks
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, the first two live streams, nobody triggered it.
Good. They're smart people.
There was only one other person that knew that there was an Easter egg.
Oh, and it figures. Bell Loop had to trigger it.
Of course he has to trigger it because he's Gary. But
I've already got that covered, Jan. Thanks to Devil Dog, I can get one pretty cheap. The pole and everything.
the pole and everything.
Yeah, because I have to upgrade my electrical for the outside of the building.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
And if I went and bought a brand new one at McCoy's or at Lowe's, it's $809.
Wow.
But if I buy everything by itself, it's $592. But then I have to wire it all together. But I came up with something. I can keep all the boxes I have now. I just got to change out the wire
Yeah.
and the breaker. I don't need to buy all the new boxes, but I would have to if I don't disconnect this house. But I cannot not. I have to leave this house powered up until I can get that one powered up because it's just my dog could not handle that.
Yeah. Just
I'm
lost
always
audio. Other-
Lost to know about this stuff. I was lost to know about that, Ed. Yeah. Well, I just found out. I think it was Tuesday morning, Monday morning of last week. I'm explaining to YouTube police that I have to upgrade the outside electrical to a 200 watt breaker instead of the 125. So yeah, more crap I got to do. But I'll get it. I'm working my butt off.
Yep. That's so cool. So, did anybody shoot an arrow through your swimming pool yet?
No. My two new neighbors,
Yeah.
their kids are like, "Can we swim in that?" I'm like, "No, stay out of my flamingo."
That's so funny. You probably went crying to Mom. Mom, you won't let us swim in a swimming pool.
Actually, his wife goes, "Can I sunbathe in it?" I'm like, "As long as I'm not home."
That's so funny. You need to start selling tickets.
Yeah. Well, the funny part about it, he looked at his wife and goes, "Well, we've known Ed for 3 years. Go ahead. But don't get mad when he comes back to you and goes, 'How did you get that tattoo there?'" And she goes, "What do you mean?" He looks at her, starts laughing. He goes, "He's got a camera that faces his backyard. The flamingo's in the middle of that camera." She's like, "Oh, never mind."
It's freaking hilarious.
It is. These guys back here, of course they're younger than I am, but they're cool people. And I just helped them out tonight because the guy that was living there moved out. And the landlord was going to make them wait until the 5th of July to move in. I got on the phone with her today, and they paid the deposit, the rent, and was allowed to move in tonight.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet they were happy about that.
Yeah. they were going to get a U-Haul on Thursday, but instead they started taking their pickup truck and going to get their stuff tonight.
Well, that works, right?
Back.
Oh,
Right.
back.
And I get to go over there and still do my laundry. What's up,
That's
Katie?
cool.
Try this again. What's up?
Welcome back, Katie.
I
Katie,
think I have a Wi-Fi equipment problem.
A Wi-Fi equipment problem. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the Wi-Fi equipment problem?
It's old.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ow,
What's
ow.
up, Ed?
Just burnt myself.
The sky, taxes, gasoline.
You said my name, so...
I know. I said hi.
Oh, hi.
All right. Check that out, guys. We got a pasty.
Trying to put something up there so I'm not completely naked.
Hey,
choking on
people don't care if you're naked. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, we got a pasty. We got some au jus for dipping. Now, you can definitely just pour the au jus onto it. You want to see the inside?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's why we're watching you.
All right. Here we go. Oops. I'm not very coordinated today. Oops.
You know what that looks like?
Huh.
Our meat pies
empanada?
here in Texas.
Empanadas?
No, they're called meat pies.
Yeah. Yeah. So the miners would just use the crust as a way to keep the stuff that was inside of it free from coal dust. How's that look? Sure has a lot
It looks good.
of flavor to
It
it.
looks really good.
Yeah. And then it's got that.
Yeah. Blows my can of raviolis out of the window.
I'm sorry.
It almost looks better than the Mexican food I had from my leftover dinner last night.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Well, it was
It
nice that
was-
you got to go out to eat.
Well, there was a reason why I went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know why. You know why.
Ooh.
Why
Did
is
somebody
that?
have a
Do what?
lady?
Maybe. And then I went on a second one today.
Oh,
Same
that's why
person.
there was
Nice.
no live stream. Okay, so that explains
know,
no
actually-
live stream.
No, I was home. I was in my tiny house dying. At least I know it'll stay warm.
Yeah.
And yeah, that does look really good. But I forgot all about me doing a live stream. I was preoccupied in my mind.
Mm. There, I put an avatar up. I'm on my phone, so I don't have access to the normal one. So you get
Jester.
Giga Jester.
Giga
No,
Jester.
I do know Simon.
Double exposed irritated cat.
Dip
But
it.
this is as aggressive as he gets. That's it. He pins his ears back and then just tolerates.
All right. I guess we're gonna be dipping it. So of course you can just crack it open. It's really hot. It's really hot. It's hot. Hot. Dip. Dippy dip. See?
You know what, the moose? I'm gonna have to make a trip to New York, and I don't like New York. Put my foot in your butt.
I'm gonna wait for a couple minutes. That's too hot.
I was just gonna say you just took it out.
I know, right? I'm just being very impatient.
Oh, can I say something to your audience?
Absolutely.
I got yelled at today by a certain YouTuber, and I just don't know if people are just blind and can't see my channel or learn how to read my channel. Everybody's like, I haven't seen Whistle Stop in like 3 or 4 days. And I was in Jan's live stream on Friday.
Yeah.
Moose even said hi to me. But he hasn't seen me in 3 or 4 days. I got yelled at by Eddie because he called me going, do a welfare check on you. I'm like, why? He's like, well, no one's seen you in like 3 or 4 days. I'm like, just talked to Jamie on Friday. He goes, well, you wasn't in my live stream. I go, because I had better plans. Sorry. Something more important. So if you guys don't see me, don't freak out because I even got a call from Civvy worried about me.
No. Now back that train right
Oh,
now.
I called you.
Hosted.
Listen here. Don't call me a host, Ed.
No. Hosted.
I thought you called me
No.
to tell me about the moose.
No, you called me earlier in the day, so I had talked to you, and we talked about some things that
Yeah.
I just casually threw out of my brain, so it's like it's not there anymore, right?
Right. That falls out a lot.
Never told a soul, okay? Not
Oh,
told
no.
a soul.
I know.
It's your secret. Not my circus, not my monkey.
Right.
So fast forward a few hours. Have you heard from Ed? Well, yeah. Why? I haven't seen him in a few days. So I said, well, he's fine. That's when I texted you to let you know that, people were asking about welfare checks. And I'm like,
people wait more than 2 to 3 days. If you don't see me in like a week or two, and I know, Jerry, you don't worry about anything. I got you. If you don't see me like in a week or two, then call the posse out. Because Jan would be the first one to call me if she thought something was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But give me more than 3 or 4 days. Come on. You guys won't see me probably here in the next few weeks at all for an entire week because I'm going to take another week's vacation and I'm doing nothing but that tiny house.
No, Chef Rosengag just came in. Hi, Chef Rosengag.
Is that who that I talked to you about?
Uh-huh.
Miss Chef Roast?
Gag.
And Gag? Really, woman? Really? I got your package. I got the package.
I'm laughing for her.
Yeah, no, she's laughing.
Oh. It's so hot.
Yeah. And Jamie, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, give me more than 2 or 3 days before you guys freak out.
I wasn't freaking out because I talked to you earlier in the day.
Yeah, I know you wasn't. And Jan knows I was still kicking. No, I got your package. I appreciate it. That when I opened that up, I'm like, to myself, who in the H sent me this? Because there's no nothing, and I had no clue. I talked to this nice young mean lady up here, like Timmy would say, evil.
I'm innocent.
And she said she knew who did it. I'm like, well, tell me so I can at least thank the person. And Chef Roasting Gag, you're the culprit.
Yep.
Timmy, Katie said remove her from the panel. She gives up.
Okay. Well, my producer is invisible at the moment. I don't know where he went. Probably did.
Game over.
Yeah.
She said game over. But no, that was cute. Now I've got 120, I think 128 of them.
Something like
And
that.
that's not including the pool. And I have had some compliments about the ones I have in my front yard.
Oh yeah.
They
Everybody's
really
liking them.
they're really liking the light up ones. Because when I come home
light-
9, 10 o'clock, they're pretty bright. I know it was 129.
Yes, I think you need some more, Jerry.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Because I have another surprise for everybody that I'm going to say on my live stream one day. As soon as I'm set and ready for it. There's only 3 people that know what I'm doing. Does it have to do with YouTube? No. It will be linked to YouTube, but it has nothing to do with YouTube. Jan, I'm still waiting for that package you sent because I think you're a culprit. At least you're guilty by association because you know Jerry. You're friends with Jerry, and he's the biggest culprit of them all. Ace, I got a message from another time, Linda, and she lost my address. So no, I have not.
Well, I've got your address.
Well, she messaged me and I sent her my address.
Oh.
No, I'm in. Jan, have you ever been innocent in your life? See, Jerry loves hearing what I just said.
What's that?
That he's the culprit.
Oh, that he's the instigator?
Oh yeah, he's the pot stirrer. Instead of Eddie having that big pot stirrer, Jerry needs one.
Jerry needs one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think Eddie's the master of pot stirring.
But he's not here.
He's in the chat.
Oh, there he is. I am not. No, yes, you are, Eddie. And Eddie, go back and look at your video. I made a comment on it.
I'm a menace, apparently. According to my sister, I'm a menace.
Jan, I've known you for too long. I've been around you.
What?
We have a race to run.
Oh, we still have a race to run. Oh, yeah, we got a race to run. Oh,
Just
we
send
got a
it to
race
me.
to run.
Timmy, just send it to me. I won.
Do you know what it is that we're racing for?
I have no clue.
It's the outro, the show up shout out outro.
Oh, okay.
You get a song, your avatar. If you haven't had one created, I run around scrambling to get that ready to rock and roll for Sunday
Oh, cool.
because, and a song and a graphic and all that other happy hogwash. This is really good.
Is it?
Yeah. It's flaky. It's got crunchy bone to it. Just like a pie.
Jan's never been a pot stirrer. Okay. You know what I have to do tomorrow?
I would love a spoon like that. I would eat my breakfast with that, says Jerry.
Or stir his beer with it, or use it with his beer.
Oh, yeah, I would use it with my beer making. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't think Eddie's gonna give up his shit stirring spoon easily and willingly. I think he loves a spoon.
That
Anyway,
was a nice. That was a nice spoon.
let's do our spinny spin real quick, okay? So it's gonna be a 1 minute. Everybody's been added to the wheel already.
You gonna read the list?
Now I'm gonna read the list. We'll start at the bottom, I guess. We'll also stop.
There you go. There's the top.
Oh, you got it to the top. I'm still waiting for it to get up to the top. Oh yeah, we got Demoose, we got Shade Tree Cook, Canadian Family Life, Simply Jam Homestead, YouTube Police, Devil Dog, Mike's Adventure Sparks, Butler Family Farm, Ace Howdy, Devil Dog's Keeper, Sarah Prestwood, Live Life Today, Simply Debbie Sue, Greg Johnson, Webb's Web. I didn't even see Webb's Web come in. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ralph. Hi, Ralph. We got Lucy Grace. I didn't see her come in either. Windstone Chronicles, Mama Olfia. Yes, I Can Barbecue. M. Buglet. Katie's in the Kitchen. High Plains Camper. Miss Tarot D. Sleeper Barbecue. The Confident Quilter. Gladys Paul. Arlene. Todd Saw. Brian, the other guy. Pete Digits. Have Fun in Nature. Blonde. Traveling Gypsy. Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Foraging and Urban Farming. Janet Lee G. Outdoors with Big Matt. Chef Roast and Gag. Virginia Alexander. And Whistle Stop Homestead. All right, so I'm going to give this a few moments to everybody see their name in here. If I did not read off your name, please speak now, or you're just going to have to wait until next week. So what are we racing today, Timmy?
Well, it's the 4th of July, so we are sack racing.
We're sack racing. Don't forget to turn the audio off so I don't get another strike.
Shuffle, shuffle.
So shuffling 3 times.
Turn off the sound.
Mama Olfia, it's time to win, she says.
And away we go.
And away we go. It looks like an egg race, isn't it?
Oh, we're egg racing.
Oh, we are egg racing. Okay, yeah, you're right. Looks like an egg race. Good job.
Drop it, Ace.
Drop it, Ace. Somebody dropped one. I don't know. Maybe that was Ace. I don't know. There's
No.
Tarot D, Windstone, Ace Howdy, Urban Farming, Miss Tarot D, Simply Debbie Sue. Windstone is dropping back. So is Debbie Sue. So is Urban Farming. Miss Tarot D and Ace Howdy are in the lead right now. We got YouTube Police coming up very slowly, but surely. And here comes Debbie Sue. She's coming up too. We got 30 seconds left. We got everybody's falling back. Yeah, and Shade Tree Cook is coming up along toward the bottom down there, and is about ready to go past Ace Howdy, and has taken over. And here comes Debbie Sue and YouTube Police, and Sarah Prestwood is also in there in the mix somewhere. But I see a couple other names coming up. What?
Was I even there?
Yeah, you're up at the top underneath. Look at that, Butler Family Farm one.
He cheated.
Congratulations. Hashtag rigged, I know. So
Jan, you came in second.
Yep. And the other guy came in third. Anyway, but only one winner could do it. Unless I start doing three channel mashups, and I just don't want to deal with that.
Jerry always wins.
He hasn't won a show up for shout out in a long time. It's been about a year, give or take. No, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think he's ever won a show up for shout out. Yeah, I don't think he's ever had one. So anyway, congratulations, Butler Family Farm. And Butler Family Farm goes live tomorrow at what time again? 4 o'clock our time?
3:45 our time. 5:45
3:40,
our time.
5:45 Central Time, which is the real time, apparently.
No, Central Time's the real time. Oh, he's on
Yeah,
Central
Central
Time.
Yeah, that's what I said. 5:45 is Central Time, and that's considered the real time.
Oh, listen to you, Jerry. Why don't you pat yourself on the back there, mister? Jan wants a demanded a replay.
Really?
Yep.
Really? No, we're not doing that. Because they're not rigged. They're just not, they're plain not rigged. Anyway,
We know that Timmy got paid off.
Timmy got paid off? Yeah, okay. All right. We got 29 people in chat. Jan is funny. Jan is freaking hilarious. She's a scream. If you have not seen Simply Jan Homestead's channel yet, go check her out. She's on Fridays at
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Thank you.
I'm going to go to Jan's house to visit. I'm going to let her sister out.
What?
I'm going to go let her sister out.
What do you mean let her sister out?
Yeah. Loose faucet.
Oh, loose faucet. Oh, okay. Cool. You better take some towels and some flour to find the wet spot. Oh, snap. Did I really say that out loud? Oh my God, I'm going to hell.
She's not. No. She's like Jan's twin, almost. Have you ever seen Loose Faucet?
Say goodnight, Grayson.
He's telling me to say goodnight. It's time.
Alrighty. Good night.
Anyway, good night. Thank you for coming up. And thank you.
You're welcome.
For coming up. And you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Good night, everyone. It was good to see everybody. Do not send flamingos.
Send flamingos. That's code for send more flamingos because he really secretly loves it. He really does. It just tickles him. It's like he feels like everybody is so thoughtful and so considerate and thinks he's the cat's meow because he's getting all these goofy flamingos. And
You don't want to know. You don't want to know what I really think. A bunch of crazy people have nothing better to do with their lives except look for flamingos.
Yeah. I mean, got to admit, it brought joy to you, didn't it? Am I right? Did it bring you joy?
Yeah, it was funny. I enjoy it. It was hilarious.
Yeah. And so it brought you joy, and that's my job is done.
Yeah, I'm going to quote P Digits. Ed's a sport about it.
Yeah, Ed's a sport about it.
All right, I'm going to get down so you can say your goodbyes and all that. It was good seeing everyone.
All right, so nice to see you too. And
stay tuned for more crazy cooking, some fantastic dessert making, and there is a surprise coming soon in July.
Coming soon. Yay.
In July.
In July.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about it.
Yeah? You're not showing up at my house, are you?
You never know. Make some room on that table for July 19th. You and your damn 19th. Flamingos. Yeah, what are we doing what are you doing July 19th?
Little Debbie's. We're baking Little Debbie's.
And who's a special guest?
You.
Exactly.
And Jerry,
so make some.
And Eddie. It's going to be the three
those
of
are
us,
your two.
Or three of you guys and one of me.
But those are your two regular people. I'm the special guest.
Yes, you are the special guest.
Yes, but so make some room on that table.
So very.
I might be there. Yeah, I know. But make some room on that table. I may need it.
because I'm a weirdo and I
You
don't
said
belong
it.
here.
You.
Anyway, I don't know what happened. Did we lose Ed?
Nope, he left.
Oh, he left. Okay, well, anyway, Munchie Mafia, it is that time, and you know how much I really hate to say goodbye. So we're just going to have to say a fond goodnight and maybe a sad little toodaloo. And we will see you all tomorrow, maybe. Come on out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Going to be making cheesy bread. So thank you all for your support and all that other happy stuff. And thank you for all the laughter and the super chats and so on and so on. So anyhow, much love to y'all. Don't forget, cook with love and eat with passion. Have a good night.
Before you go, I want each and every one of you to know that I appreciate this time that we spent together. Thank you for being here. So sad that our time is done for tonight, and I really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time, maybe a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on off-topic squirrel, because Bucci needs love too. It's been really fun with all our friends, no matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, fondle that like button lovingly and go back to your life as it were before you hit that play button on YouTube. Oh my, Chef CV. What's cooking? If you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia Official, now is that time. What's stopping you? Since you're still here on YouTube, we are saying thank you to Mrs. Deesler. She is a founding subscriber since we started this channel 2.5 years ago. Don't be such a stranger. So fat. Whoa, oh my, Chef CV. What's cooking? Ooh. Thanks for coming, and please remember, as you are in your very own kitchen and cooking for your family, community, and friends, to always cook with love and eat with passion, unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggesting that is gonna help. Chef CV says, Siri, stir up some magic, whiskey, and a little mischief, bakey, a little mystery, with the spinning wheel of misfortune. We really ain't saying goodbye, so let's just say a fun good night. Or even a silent night. Perhaps even until next time, maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on off-topic squirrel, because Bucci need love too. Oh my, Chef CV. What's cooking?
Pennywise crystal methany.
So, in other words, her future offspring is going to be coming with a disclaimer.
Yeah,
Pen-
no refunds.